Hi heathens! I did not know if I was going to need artificial lighting for this video, so I did not have it ready, but as I got this ready, I feel like I'm going to, because if I let in any more natural lighting, because of where the sun is and how the blinds are, I get like awkward lines and a little washed out. So I'm going to cut on a little bit of artificial lighting, and then I'm going to put something on my crusty lips. And we are going to play with a shadow color today that intimidates me greatly. And that's black shadow. Because two lovely little girls that I know would like for me to do a red and black look. So that's what we're going to try to do. Try being the operative word, because black eyeshadow intimidates the crap out of me. But we're gonna give it a shot, and we're gonna see what happens, and hope for the best. So for my black, I'm gonna be using the Morphe and Lisa Frank 35B palette, which is like every color. So this is the black that I'm gonna be using for this video. And we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna take the Lorac dual-ended brush. That one had some hair stuck to it. And I'm going to use this fluffy side. And we're just going to put some black down. This is called Max Splash. That's the name of the shade. I'm going to try to use this mirror, but I might have to switch. I don't know yet. So I'm just going to start by tapping. It's definitely sticking into my eye creases. Lovely. Was afraid of that. Cool. Great. Love that for me. What we're going to do then is use eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to put that brush down. I'm going to grab the makeup wipe I was using before I started filming. And where did I put my mirror? Oh, it's under that. We're going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow primer to hopefully kind of, I'm hoping it'll do to my eyes what ridge filling base coat does to nails, and kind of like fills in the cracks and crevices, because my cracks and crevices on my eyes are eating the shadow. So let's go in with the Winky Lux Peeper Perfect little primer. And I'm going to try not to squeeze as much out of this as I did the first time I used this primer. And do just a teeny bit on each eye. And then I'm going to take my finger and blend that out. See, do you see how much of this goes how far? What? You know what I'm trying to say. A little bit of this goes a really long way. I was trying to ask if you could tell that, but the sentence just came out all wacky. I guess I'm going to put it all over my face, too. This primer goes further than, like, any other primer that I've ever seen. I'm going to put some on my cheeks, and we'll see if it holds my highlighter in place. Like, it doesn't even seem like I put that much on my eye. And even to me, it doesn't feel like it. And yet here we are, blending it around for days, just to try to make it not like an incredibly thick layer. Because I don't like when it's super thick, because it feels cakey on the eyes, and it feels like the shadow is not actually going to stick. It's just going to slip around and like tack to it. That seems like it might be blended out enough. So let's try this again. I'm telling you, me and black shadow, we don't... And you'd think for someone who grew up wearing nothing but like dark shadows and deep eyeliner and had the whole raccoon eyes thing going on, I'd be a little more comfortable using black eyeshadow. But you'd be wrong. Because I was definitely not allowed to wear black eyeshadow. So the only time I could ever use black shadow, if I ever even had any, was like to put on, take a few pictures for, back then it was MySpace, and take it right back off. Okay, that helped a little. Well, it helped a lot. There's still a little bit that's kind of clinging to the creases, but I don't know that there's anything I can really do about that. I just have creasy eyelids, so that's just a fact of life with me, is that color will inevitably cling to my creases and or will crease throughout the day. But it is definitely helping. So whether eye primer really helps it last longer or not, it's definitely helping this go on smoother. So lesson learned. If I'm ever going to play with black shadow or any other shadow that doesn't want to play well with my eyelid creases, I will know that at the very least this primer helps with that. Whether or not all of my eye primers would is to be determined. I am going to take a bit up under the eye as well. Apparently into the eye as well, because that just went all up in my eyeball. Try to not put this one in my eye. Okay. Now I'm just going to go trying to deepen the outer corner, because there are parts where, since it's blended out, it does look a little gray, and I definitely want the outside to be like fully opaque black shadow. Same thing on the other eye. This brush is probably going to take forever to wash now. I haven't played with enough black eyeshadow to really know how badly it would stain a brush like this. Or if it will at all. I know red does. Red stains brushes like crazy. At least the brushes I have. As always, the eyeshadow is not even on both of my eyes. Not even close. Not even close to being even. That's okay. We're just gonna kind of smoke it out around the sides to bring the outer edge and the underneath together a little bit more. And I'm gonna take that, whoa, under the eye. That was kind of a Mario sound. A little bit too much on this side. Okay. That's all we're gonna do for the black for now. Now, for the red, I don't think it's going to show up strictly over the black. So I am going to take a brush, use a little bit of concealer. I have the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral, and I'm going to kind of make it cut creasy. So this already has a little doe foot, so I'm just going to pop a dot, and then use my brush to maneuver the concealer where I want to lighten this up enough to put down some red. Because I'm not going to be using the red from that palette. I have two different things that I might try. One that I'm going to start with and the other one that I might go to if I feel like I need to. For anyone who is new to my channel, hi, hello. I am not that good at cut creases, so just humor me in watching me do this. How far over did I bring that one? A little bit more. This one's definitely lighter, so I'm gonna teeny bit more concealer on the other eye. Like just, literally a dot. I tried to show you as I tried to put the wand back in the thing and got concealer on my hand. Okay. I think that's good as we're getting because now the brush is just dragging black over the concealer. So I'm gonna need to wash that brush too. Alright. Now, for the red, I'm gonna put that down here behind me. I'm gonna be going in with the, oh god, the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I'm sure everyone on the internet has seen this by now. And I'm going to be taking Blood Sugar, the namesake. And I'm going to try to use my finger to apply this because then I have another one that I want to put over it to make it probably pop a little bit more. So, see, I'm just tapping it on top of that concealer, and since it's still a little wet, it is just sticking right to it. I may not even need the other color, to be honest. But I've pulled it out, so I kind of want to use it now. I'll just use it for something different than I was going to originally, because originally I was going to put it over this if this wasn't vibrant enough, which this eye looks better than this eye. But that's okay. I feel like I've got some, like, MCR Helena vibes going on here. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. I was kind of afraid that the black underneath it, since that is kind of a deeper red originally, would make it where it didn't really stand out, like, at all. So I'm going to put both of these palettes back before we go into the other shade and then onto the rest of the face. So the other shade that I was going to use is actually one of the ColourPop loose highlights, or excuse me, loose shadows with Kathleen Lights. And this is the Ram, which is mine, because this is the Aries one. So it's like an orangey red. But it's a really, really, really pretty color. So I'm actually going to use this now for my inner corner. If I can find a nice little pointy brush that will, this will do. I was about to say that will do the inner corner well. So I'm going to get a little bit of this on here. Tap off as much excess as I can. Give it a little spritz. And then, that spray smells so good. I'm just going to take this and pop it right here in the corner. And then grab a little bit for the other side. That's nice. That's all I'm going to do with that. Now we can go on to the rest of the face. So since this is a red and black look, I do want to go in with a little bit of blush to kind of like brighten, warm up the face. Not necessarily brighten. And I'm going to take the Trip for Two Wonder Beauty palette, because I can use the blush and bronzer in this one. And it's Bellini and Costa Ray. I can't believe I still have the plastic on this. For as long as I've had this. And I still have the plastic on the mirror. Just take a blush brush. Just gently tap into Bellini. Tap off any excess. And I am going to go to the nose with this. See, I have blue down here. If you see blue anywhere on my face, please just ignore it and pretend you don't. Because me and the eyeliner I was wearing earlier today got into it, and it decided to stain my face blue in various areas. So even, you're not going to be able to tell now, but even right up there in my kind of eye socket is blue. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer. Use this brush because I think I've used this for bronzer before. This is the AOA Studio F24. It's just a nice fluffy brush because I don't want this to be too heavy or too strong. So I'm just going to take that down the cheek, grab every bit of hair that I can in the process. Can you see that at all? Hell, I don't even know if y'all can see the blush. All the lights might be too strong. Let me cut this one off. Might be able to see it now. Do the same thing with the bronzer on the other side. Up here in the temple as well. My filming schedule has gotten so off track this week because of that one video, which I had to re-upload. So this video is not going to go up when it's supposed to either, so I apologize for that. But hopefully, starting this coming week with Wednesday's upload, I will be back on track. I'm going to try to get something back together. I'm going to take the Item Brow Chow in neutral taupe, not natural taupe. Fill in my brows a little. I don't know if you can see it, right in my eyebrow, I have a little pimple. And it felt weird dragging this across it. I have bumps all across my forehead. I need to start, like, deep cleaning my face again because I've gotten off track with that. And I can definitely tell because my pores are irritated. That's okay. Tonight will be the night to get back on track. I definitely just went secondhand serenade in my head. Not my best brows, but they'll do for now. Now for highlighter. What I want to do is kind of enhance all the colors we've got going on. And I'm going to go in with, is this the right palette? Oh, please. No, but I guess I'm going to use this one instead because I think that'll look nice. This is the Sofa X Revolution, highlighter palette in Sugar Frosting. And I'm going to go in with the more gold one. These are really pretty. I think Makeup Revolution, honestly, makes some of my favorite affordable highlighter formulas. I don't think I've ever tried a highlighter from them and been like, meh. You know, it's either like wow or like, oh my gosh, wow. Like, these are wow. They're not oh my gosh, wow. But some of the little, what were they called? The little heart-shaped highlighters. Some of those were, oh my god, wow. I took both sides kind of down into the blush right here and right here. Bring it down just a little bit for some pizzazz. I would say I'm not going anywhere, but I actually am, because I'm going to have to get groceries because my order was delayed. And had I known that, I would have filmed this earlier today. But here we are anyway. So I do want to use, if I can find out where I set it down earlier. Here it is. This is the Sephora Big by Definition Volumizing and Lash Multiplying Effect Mascara. This was one of the mini samples that I got in, I don't remember now if it was Ipsy or Allure, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm always amused by mini mascaras because the wands are still so big, and so you have like teeny little thing to hold on to, and like a full size, I meant brush, but you know what I mean, full size applicator, teeny tiny little wand length leading up to it. So far it's an okay mascara. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. I feel like this is one though that if I let it sit for a little while and then came back to it, it would probably be pretty good. Ooh, my lower lashes really like it. Ooh. I'm sorry if you heard Michael sneezing. This is a really, really nice lower lash mascara. Just right out of the tube. That's lovely. Also, I have no idea where I picked up that phrase, "that's lovely" from. But I say it so much now that I annoy myself. Short little wand. I have to find out how to do this side properly. Because normally I'd be able to take it across like this, but I can't really do that with this length. And I am definitely not brave enough to try applying mascara with my left hand. I don't even remember if I did that with my left hand only video, or if I just skipped mascara entirely. I don't know. These lower lashes are not going to look near as good, because this side is super hard to do with a length like this. Ooh. Ooh, I was holding my breath for some of that. Pretty decent mascara. Looks so good on my lower lashes. Definitely love that. Okay, now for lips, I'm just going to go in with a gloss, because I don't want to dry my lips out anymore with another liquid lipstick right now. So let's do... This is the Half Caked Instant Crush in Rich Rich. It smells like sweet sugar. It smells like candy. I'm gonna give myself a little spritz on the face. And that is it. The finished look. Take down the hair. Love to know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Alyssa and Julia. I tried to say y'all's name together. Sorry. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all like it. I will see all of y'all next time. Bye.